Hello everybody, it's Rama, and I'm here today. I have been working for weeks on making a whole bunch of different papers, eco dye papers. So I wanted to show you the kits that I have in my Etsy shop. So I'm gonna start. So I've got 12 packs and then I have a couple 24 packs. So the first one, this is green grass. This is a 12 pack, and in all of them I did these this is from the paper towels that I use, and I made some ribbons out of them. So I've got one of these in all of the packs I just threw in. So let me go ahead and flip through these. So you can see some of the colors from the eco dyeing process, and then in addition to that I added dye, so there's a lot of fun color and stuff going on here. So again, this is grass green. Like, look at this one, the leaf, and I used a bunch of different leaves and botanicals, some flowers from my yard. My dogs. So this is an example. So all of the papers, this is all 28 pound paper, and all of them are the same, and I've included some watercolor. So in the green there'll be there's 12 prints, and then I included the watercolor just to kind of protect the pages, and also there's just a print on one side. So that is the green grass. This one is tangerine, and you can see the little tangerine color there. Okay, so starting with these, do a little flip through some papers here, and then this one, you get like some reds and yellows in there too. The paper just feels so nice. It almost, I have linen paper, and this almost feels like linen paper. It has sort of velvety texture to it. Oh, it's got a lot of color on it. Here you can see lots of yellow. And then this was one of my favorites, I think. And then this is the watercolor paper that has the print on one side. So that is an example of tangerine. Magenta, and this, the pinks actually didn't show, the pinks and purples didn't show up all that great on the paper towel, so I kind of mixed the colors together, but this is so fun. So this one has 9 sheets of 28 pound and 3 watercolor papers. So if you love magenta and the purples. This one, it almost looks like these leaves are just, they're gonna pop off the page. And then the watercolor papers, look how vibrant that is. This one's got lots of yellow in there. And the last one here. Okay, so that is magenta. Then I have lavender. Got a lavender and orange-ish colored ribbon there. I do the process the same, but I don't know what it was with these papers. The leaves really gave a lot of color. Plant materials. Here you can see all the yellows. And this one, look how pretty it's got some reds in there and brown colors. Oops. Lots of yellows in this one. And then here we've got watercolor paper. And this is the 300 GSM watercolor paper. So that is lavender, a pack of blue. I'm just calling it the blue pack. It has a lot of different shades of blues. There's some yellows with blues in there. So here's kind of a teal. Now these are cardstock prints here. And then the navy blue. This is my Japanese maple. Okay, and then these, some yellow, they're kind of yellow with some greenish, bluish in there. So, see, this has a lot of different colors. Some browns. And this one's very yellow. This is 24 blue pack. So this is all 28 pound, I think it's 20, and then we've got 4 cardstock pieces. The yellow pack, I'm calling. This is also 24 pack. So lots of yellows and greens here in the beginning. A little bit of deep purples, dark greens. Lots of different colors there. Okay, now we are at the cardstock. So this is a cardstock piece, another cardstock piece, and then these are cardstock as well. Okay, so this one has, what do we got here? Yeah, we've got 6, 7, 8 cardstock pieces in this one. My Avocado papers. I'm not going to pull both of these out because they're pretty similar, except this one is all 28 pound papers, except I think I have 2 that are thicker at the 32 weight. And I also have some doilies and other stuff in here. So that's the bigger pack, the 24. And then I have a smaller pack with 12 papers, but this has, what's it have? Yeah, 5 that are the 32 pound. And I did some stuff to these. Let me see here. Just kind of going through and showing you. And then some of them have some markings from other stuff on here. I put some salt on some of them, so that's what you see here, the color. And then this one, I used bubble wrap. Here we got some salt also. Then we're moving on to the thicker pages. These are the 32 pound weights. I also tried, I sprinkled a little bit of mica powders on some of them. Just kind of add a little, some extra interest there. So that is the avocado. So I did a bunch of different tea stained. All right, so we've got a regular tea stained. This is linen paper. So it's got that really nice kind of velvety feel to it. So we've got, this is just plain tea stained. I didn't do anything to add, you know, any different markings or anything on it. So if there is any different markings on here, it's just happened to be during the process. So I'm not going to pull these out. This is just plain. If you just want some special paper, but you want it to plain, we've got some nice linen paper, and that's it. Got those packs. So this again is also just plain tea stained, but this is 32 pound linen, and it has this, it's got this texture to it. It just feels really nice. So let me see. If I go close here, you can kind of see the texture that it has. Okay. So on these, I did make some markings. I did the regular process, and then I kind of, I used some walnut stain crystals. Some of them, like here, you can see, got some marks on. This is just a really nice feeling paper. Got that texture and, you know, the weight to it, but it's not quite, you know, the cardstock. So that's it. So you can see just a couple of them have a little bit of extra markings, but nothing too crazy. Okay. Then kind of go on to the different stuff here. So one more linen package, and this one I'm calling spilled tea because I just sort of, you know, I didn't dunk the whole paper in. And I love how these colors are with this ribbon. So these, so we've got some white showing, and it just is supposed to look like I spilled my tea. So we've got some white. Some of them have more white than others. So you get the idea for this. Okay. Then I wanted to make some grungy. So I've got, so I'm calling this one Coffee Grunge. So these, and I believe that this is linen paper, but I'm not 100% what I use. I've got so many papers, so I didn't mark it as such, but you can see here. So these are the grungy coffee. And these are coffee dyed, and then I added some extra walnut stain crystals to these. And then these are kind of the grunge, a little more the whitish background. And when I did this, I use the same mat usually for my papers. So the color that is lifting, or that's on here, is just lifting up off of that, the mat and the things that I used to dry. So those are that's my grunge pack. We've got the coffee grunge. And then I have the spilt tea. And then I have the 32-pound linen. So this is more of a kind of specialty, you know, paper that you would use. Then I have the regular tea-stained linen paper. I have a 24-pack avocado dyed and also a 12-pack avocado dyed. Then we have the large 24-pack I'm calling yellow, that has the browns, yellows, greens. Then we have the 24-pack I'm calling the blue pack. It has a lot of the different shades of yellows and blues. We have the 12-pack of lavender. It has this lighter shade and then also the deeper shade. Lavender. Magenta. Tangerine. And green grass. So that is it. These are all in my shop and ready to purchase if you are interested. And most of these I have, you know, 2. Some of these I do have 4 packs at the most. And I do have free shipping over $35. So keep that in mind, and thank you so much for watching.